The Galapagos Islands are world famous for their incredible wildlife, but we came here with one mission: to see 5 animals we've always dreamed of. Some, like sea lions, blue-footed boobies and giant tortoises, are pretty common around the islands, but others, like hammerhead sharks and orcas, are much harder to spot. So with a bit of luck, we're hoping to see all 5 and much more. We'll be exploring all over the islands, from the land to the sea. We hit up all the main islands, plus some remote, less visited spots on a luxury cruise. We'll give you a full tour of the boat and show you the best way to experience one of the most unique places on Earth. First up, we're going to go and see some giants. Today we're going to see one of the animals we haven't seen yet.
On the list.
We're very excited. And we're actually doing a fun activity to get there.
Yeah, it's really cool. We might have a little a sneak peek at what it might be.
We booked this cycling tour to head to El Chato Ranch, as this is one of the best places that you can see the giant tortoises. And not only that, you actually see them in the wild. There's no fences or anything, they're not locked in, they're just roaming tortoises. It's only day 1 and we're already ticking off one of our main animals that we wanted to see.
All right, we've just arrived at the reservation, and there's actually a really brand new young turtle just here. And look, she's just right here.
We actually saw them a few times across the islands, but this was for sure our favourite place to see them. The other spots we saw them were in the breeding centres, so you could see babies, which was cute, but they were actually like fenced in, so they weren't fully in the wild.
So we got pretty lucky. We saw them mating,
We saw them
battling,
fighting.
and we saw them having a spa.
Yeah, lots having a spa. Next stop was Isabela Island. We fell in love with this island not only because it was one of the most untouched out of all the ones that we stayed on, but also had one of the best snorkeling spots.
Named on Isabela Island, which is famous for the sea lions, the penguins, and a few other cool things. We've already seen the massive marine iguanas, which look awesome.
And we've already saw a penguin as well coming in on the boat.
Yeah, so.
And we've already seen sea lions, but we're going to see more and we're going to get up close to them.
We're gonna swim with them, I reckon,
Yeah.
this afternoon. So really excited for that. But right now we're just gonna go check into our hotel and then put our bags down and then go explore. Okay, we have now made it to our little hotel, and it's actually really cute. So this beautiful rooftop area, pretty cheap.
Very cheap.
You're right. Yeah, whacked my head. And the room's like nice, has an air conditioning. Can't really go wrong.
Yeah, tilted water.
Yeah. Pretty good really. Nice little view of the town.
The beach, our first beach day.
Quite nice.
That was a beautiful afternoon at the beach. Really nice beach. The temperature is so nice. It was the first time we actually swam on the Galapagos Islands. So we're actually heading now to a snorkel spot, which is free, but we do need to hire some snorkel gear, which our friends said they literally saw like every type of wildlife on this, like that's possible at Galapagos pretty much, at this snorkel spot. She said make sure you go at sunrise and at sunset. So we're gonna go there for sunset today and we'll go there in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, let's tick off some more animals.
Yeah. We are really proud of this video. Subscribing really helps with the algorithm and supports our small channel. We can't wait to show you all the incredible animals we find, so let's get back into it.
So it's crazy to see how big these iguanas get, because like they've got like no predators, so they just can keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. That's like Darwin's evolution. That's what like his whole thesis was on.
Yeah, and that's why the tortoises are so big on these islands too.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see some of those iguanas in the water as well.
Today we are heading to a free snorkel spot, which our friends recommended, and they said definitely go at all different times of the day because there's all different types of animals there. And when they were there, they reckon they saw like every animal possible on the island. So we're very excited for that. We're heading there now. We're hopefully we're looking out for somewhere we can hire snorkels along the way.
That's the number one.
That's the first thing we need to do before we get there. and then hopefully we see some amazing animals.
The thing I want to do though is the sea lions. That's where the sea lions are.
Yeah.
But the main thing we want to do is swim with the sea lions. So. Yep.
Okay, we found somewhere to hire our snorkel mask
And fins.
So it was $5 a day, so that's all right. Pretty good. Better cheaper than doing a tour to go snorkeling. So yeah, and the guy was so nice as well. So we're not sure if we'll hire them for 1 or 2 days. We'll see how much we see today, and we might bring them back later today or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, pretty easy. So now we're just walking. It's about 10 minutes to the snorkel spot. Coming up at this snorkel spot is one of the most epic things we saw in the whole of Galapagos. And the best part, it was pretty much free.
Yeah.
We loved this snorkel spot so much we ended up keeping our snorkels for an extra day so we could experience it twice. And lucky we did, because every day was a really different experience. After spotting this marine iguana jump in the water, Mitch decided to follow, and you won't believe what he saw. We'd see heaps of the sea lions on the land, but we weren't sure if we'd actually be able to swim with them in the wild. So this was a massive tick off the bucket list before we even started the cruise. We just swam with sea lions.
It was so cool. It was so amazing catching that sea lion playing with the iguana.
They're so playful as well. Like they just do loops and stuff under the water, and they come right up to you. It's so cute.
That's such a big highlight. I can't wait to swim with more and get some more cool videos and photos.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna come back earlier tomorrow morning because we heard if you come at like 6-7 a.m. there's more here and like less people. So yeah. We're gonna try again tomorrow because there was only really 2 in the water today.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some more tomorrow.
We've now seen flamingos as well.
Cool.
This island is actually crazy. So much amazing wildlife.
Yeah. Later that day, we headed back to the snorkel spot, this time on the hunt for sharks. No sharks thus far. There was one here this morning though. And no sea lions tonight. I think they're only in the morning, so
We'll keep looking.
keep hunting. We saw a penguin and we were swimming right next to it.
And a massive pelican that came down.
Yeah, there was like a
You
school
guys
of
obviously
fish.
just saw that.
There was a school of fish and they were eating.
That
So-
was actually so epic.
That was really cool.
Highlight of the day for
and
sure.
note to self, stay with the school of fish because other cool things will follow.
Yeah.
Now this part of the trip we were looking forward to for literally months. This is definitely the best way to see the Galapagos, and we got out to some really remote islands. We can't wait to show you what's coming up. We boarded the boat to begin our 6-day luxury cruise with Galaxy Expeditions. We already thought what we'd seen on the islands was cool, but this boat just kept on getting better every single day.
That looks good.
Exploring the Galapagos by cruise is a totally whole different way to see it, and honestly, it couldn't get any better. So, we've seen a hammerhead shark.
Already? Where did he go?
We are so excited to explore more of the Galapagos Islands on the boat. We've already done a few days on the land at the it's so crazy how different all of the islands are and how different the landscapes are and also the animals. So some of the animals that we really want to see is hammerhead sharks, penguins, sea lions, blue-footed and red-footed boobies,
orcas and manta rays.
Orcas and manta rays. Some of them are really rare, some of them are quite common. So we'll take you through what the next 6 days look like, why we chose this itinerary, and what animals we see. Let's go!
Let's go do a tour, I reckon.
Oh yeah, first up, let's do a boat tour. We'll show you guys around the boat now as well.
Let's do it.
So this is our rooftop deck area, great for some sun tanning in some of our spare time. Great for a sunset drink as well. We've perfect place to watch the sunset, have a cocktail and enjoy with your spare time here. We'll take you downstairs and show you the rest of the boat. Okay, down here we have our first level balcony. There's also quite a few rooms down that side, but we won't take you down there because our room's downstairs. So, coming down to the ground level. This is one of my favourite areas because this is where we have snack time twice a day. In this little corner here, they have fresh juices and little snacks for us. Pretty much every time we do like a little boat excursion, we come back and then we have a snack time. Not that we need it because there's 3 banquets every day, but it's fun. So yeah, we also on this part of the boat, we're not allowed to go down there now without the staff members here, but that's where we exit the boat to go onto the little boats to go onto the islands and also to go snorkeling. If you need, there are walking poles and umbrellas for the islands, and then we leave our shoes here because no shoe life is boat life. But coming through to the living room. Every night just before dinner they put a little PowerPoint presentation on the TV on the next day's activities, and just this morning we also got to watch the David Attenborough documentary on Galapagos Islands while we were sailing to the next island as well. There's also a bar area if you like a cocktail or a drink at any time of the day. Well, this is actually my favourite area. Every meal we have like proper banquet here, which is nice. Although we have had some sit-down ones too, where they bring meals too. But it's been an amazing like array of food every day. Every day has been different. But of course, every room has a beautiful sea view. Also over here, if you're hungry at any point in the day, there's always snacks, and there's a coffee machine, filtered water, but also you can make hot chocolates here. We're not coffee drinkers. This is our room down here, a little map of the Galapagos. This is our room. That's Mitchell's corner, you can tell.
Don't shame me.
Like I said, every room has a sea view, which is beautiful to wake up to in the morning. This is my neat section in the wardrobe. Then this is our bathroom as well. Literally everything you need on here, and it's been such an amazing experience so far. We can't wait to mainly show you what we're excited for, and what we came to the Galapagos for is all the incredible animals and wildlife and nature. First up is the blue-footed boobies. We did see these most days when we were on the cruise. We were also lucky enough to see them during mating season, so we were able to see their cute little dance that they do when they're courting. These birds are an iconic animal in the Galapagos, so we were so excited to tick this one off the list. Definitely recommend visiting during the month of May when we did, so you can see this.
The blue-footed boobies make like this like really distinct whistle noise, and it's like you don't even know, like it sounds like fake.
Yeah, it sounds fake. It sounds like a wolf whistle, like a guy trying to attract a girl. Oh my god, we just saw a baby seal.
Little baby seal, you probably can't see him.
Every single day on the boat, there are several land and sea excursions, so you get so many opportunities to see these animals on the land and in the water. Each boat has a naturalist guide, which is amazing because you get to hear all about the information on the animals, the land, and how they're protecting the islands.
Going to the top of the mountain. Yeah, so there's a double bay at the top.
We're going to go to the top, right?
So this island we're at is the youngest one in the whole of the Galapagos, but it's 500,000 years old, so still very old. But the oldest island is San Cristóbal, and that's 4 million years old.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Holy.
So now this island's actually only 2 kilometers, so we're actually just walking to the top to get the amazing viewpoint, and the water around here is crystal clear as well. It's so beautiful.
2 turtles.
Yeah, and we're gonna snorkel here after. This is Bartholomew Island, and it's actually famous for having heaps of penguins, so we're hoping to see some penguins later, but for now we're in awe about these amazing volcanic formations. The reason why we picked this itinerary for the cruise is it got to some of the really far north islands, as well as some more remote islands that are harder to get to on day trips. The next island we headed to after lunch honestly looked like it was something from a movie. We could not believe the landscapes there. We've got our snorkel gear for the day, and we are off to our snorkel spot. We got 2 snorkeling sessions today, one before lunch and one after lunch. So let's get started. See what we can find.
Let's go! I'm so excited. Today is Penguin Day, so fingers crossed we have a whole lot of penguins.
And we've already seen one on the boat.
Yeah.
Gotta see them in the water. So we've just had our second snorkel for the day, and we saw 2 more penguins.
But not in the water.
But not in the water. They were just on the edge of the rocks. They were pretty cute though. And after this we are heading to see some lava formations.
Shoot on like sort of a movie, man. Look at this.
Get a shot of me just like walking, just like out here. Currently 6:30 a.m. Let's get up early today because we are looking for
Hammerhead shark.
which is like one of the most sought after animals in the Galapagos.
Yeah.
So really excited, and fingers crossed we see them.
And we had no idea what we were in for. We got really lucky this morning and we saw so many hammerhead sharks. I mean, at least 30 hammerhead sharks swam below us. This particular spot in the Galapagos is super rare because usually you have to dive sometimes 40 to 50 meters to see hammerhead sharks, but this one spot you can actually see them snorkeling. This island is Genovesa Island. Make sure it's on your itinerary for the Galapagos.
Actually, just swimming, minding my own business without any of the group, and about 10 of them just swim right under me. I was like trying to stay as still as possible so that they wouldn't be scared, because they're so scared. A little movement, little flutter of your fins, and they instantly just skitter off. So that was, wow, mind-blowing moment.
Ya por lo visto, no se olvide todos los juguetes a la vez.
Going to the beach to see some sea lions.
Una horita más o menos de estar aquí yo.
Sea lions.
Little juvenile. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, we've got some bones here of
Look.
all different animals.
Super unique.
This one's the shoulder.
Shoulder blade of the seal. Yeah. How interesting.
This one's the boobies.
Blue-footed booby beak.
Nazca or blue-footed booby. Again, because it was the mating season, we were able to see so many little chicks, which was so cute. They are so fluffy and adorable. We also got up close with our new favorite bird, the frigate bird. Now, these are super cool during mating. We got an awesome video of them doing their super unique mating call later on in the video. We had some spare time on the boat on some days, so we were able to use the paddle boards as well as the kayaks to explore more of the land and water, or we were also able to just swim off the edge of the boat too. Back on land, these frigate birds soon became our absolute favourite. They are so unique with their mating call, and their puffy red necks look so unnatural but are so cool to see in person. So we've already seen almost all the animals we wanted to see, but we still really want to see whales or orcas, dolphins. That's the main thing.
And oceanic
manta rays.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's very
And
rare.
I want to see more sea lions. They're really cute. After almost every single land and sea excursion, they treat us to snack time on the deck. They always made sure we were so well fed and looked after. It was honestly incredible. This particular day, we were also treated to a beautiful sunset cocktail.
Oh well.
Good?
Delicious.
Scenario's life is approximately 35 years old. They reach sexual maturity when they have females, when they have to breed, males really hard. Sometimes
They call the Galapagos Islands the land of the giants because obviously there are so many giant things like the giant tortoises, but we didn't realize there's also these giant cactus trees. On the final 2 days of the cruise, we actually headed down towards San Cristóbal, where we visited Santa Fe Island, Isla Lobos, Kika Rock, and San Cristóbal mainland. And now these are probably the best places to see the sea lions, and in particular to snorkel with them. There are hundreds of sea lions on Santa Fe and Isla Lobos, so definitely recommend trying to get to those, which you actually can do as little day trips from San Cristóbal as well. Highly recommend visiting Galapagos during this month, which is May, because it is the mating season of all the birds. So you get to see the dances of the blue-footed boobies.
And Brittany's favourite, the frigate bird.
And the frigate birds. They are very cool. Definitely one of my favourite, and very cool to see the mating sounds. It's also right at the end of the tortoise mating season too. So we actually have seen a few going at it, which is quite funny to see. So
the funniest noises.
yeah, it is a really good time of year to visit the Galapagos. And not only that, it's been sunny most days and the water's still warm, whereas if you go fully in the dry season, the water is a lot colder. Our final morning, we got to watch the sunrise at Kicker Rock, which was incredible. We actually saw so many turtles from the water, and we even saw spotted eagle rays, which were actually jumping in and out of the water, which is apparently a mating thing as well. And we also saw heaps of birds flying over. This spot's known to be one of the best scuba diving spots to see hammerhead sharks, so if you're into that, you can also do that from San Cristóbal.
Okay, so we've now finished our time on Galaxy Expedition, our 6-day boat cruise, and it was absolutely epic. But more importantly, we saw so many amazing animals. We pretty much saw everything on our list, probably just apart from dolphins and orcas, I didn't say. Everything else we saw, which was so epic. But if you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing. We've put a lot of hard work into this, and if you're watching this video, you're the reason we're doing this. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
See you in the next one.